house where we're going is called Lover's House, because we have a painting where we have a sentence written in Latin. We can read. I can translate for you. Okay, let's go. But please, there, you need to wear a mask. So it's really beautiful. Okay, let's go to the right side. Please, it's very important. Don't touch paintings. You can take your pictures, but no flash. First of all, because we have two young men in charge with a big knife waiting for you to capture things. To the right side. We're going to keep to leave few minutes at Roman house. We made it the honor to just invite our group to visit. You can do like this all the way to the right side. It's really fascinating. Roman house usually it's a combination of two houses. The entrance where we are from Florida. Stepping we are into the experience. This is the free zone, okay? All of it is not good, restored, for sure. He was just capturing the water in that time. That's why it's not a very swimming pool house. Because underneath the river system, that's where the well is. If you take off the ground on the side, you can find the well. So 200 years BC, they took the water off by the well. But don't forget, in Pompeii, before the tragedy, they still had to drink water. Why? Because of the aqua. Because the Royal Navy, the most important navy in the world, is fully in Napoli. More than 35,000 soldiers were working there, so they needed a quantity of water. And Pompeii was the first which was connected to the aqua. So, that's why we have a new decorative motif of this tank called in blue. Do you see the mosaics on the ground? Because that one became the sort of fountain. And in the middle, they carved. And they put in marble. So you have to make it where the wrong shape is. A staff, a statue with water games. Okay? So usually, you need to leave all around. Okay? All around the actually. That beautiful art. The paintings by the wall. You see the so-called French word souffleur. Souffleur, and it means it looks like a real one, but it does not. It's an illusion. So what a view for people come for the first time to enjoy a real garden at the back, but an illusion of a garden, painted all around with flowers, birds, flying. This is fresco. Fresco means fresh, so you need to work very, very fast. Okay, so we made 3, 4 different layers in water. At the beginning, what they did, they made all the lines, the decoration, and at the very end, they put pigments on the top. That's why we have quite always the same subjects, the same pictures. Because they work with a range of models. The only one could change your house with a lovely painting. It was called Scriptores Imaginarius. It means he was able to invent. So, and he worked just in the middle of your world. Something which was totally different from the other ones. Because people at that time, they could learn by pictures on the wall. Because he was proud. Sometimes you're going to find lions, tigers, they don't live in our region. What does it mean? I travel, you don't. I know the world. So if you want to meet that animal, go in northern to Egypt, because Romans, they conquered Egypt. If I told you have something about the Egyptian style, you need to be educated. Okay? So, they lived in the winter time where we are. They moved back between March till October. Usually, facing the door, we have a living room, usually. It's called tablinum. The owner was there, sitting in a throne, two chairs, waiting for clients coming, okay? But in this case, something has changed, because he had a garden at the back. So, he just turned the room to the opposite side. It's just like a window. It's like a TV screen. We are able from the outside to appreciate the entire beautiful home. The garden at the beginning, when the atrium was, it was just to plant food for the local needs. But the fashion was Greek, I said. Romans, they loved the Greek house. And the Greek house was made like this, Paving style, porticos. So Romans, they joined the Greek house to the previous, the combination, now it's a Roman house. This is the unique example with the floor. It's made of cement, the beams. That's where wood was, of course. We have the remains of the second floor. You see with the columns, okay? And very, very rich family. Because we found to the left side little drawers, to the end bottom. So, trays. And bottom is so practical, guys. You can better fix into the soil to be cold. You can better stock on board before exporting them, but very smart. Just one slave was able to row to get on board. You don't need two slaves to make that hard work. You need just one. We find as well even remains of a sauce. The typical sauce of that time exported all around Europe. It was called garum. Have you ever heard about garum? Do you know something about the balsamic vinegar of Modena? It was quite the same. At that time, they didn't use soap to blend food. Okay? Just olive oil and spices. So just to make food more salty, they used to press for the poor people anchovies and sardines. So the juice, the sauce was called garum. But the best fishes if you buy it. Like we go into the supermarket. If you want to get balsamic vinegar of modern, you can find cheap, $10 for example, like even $500. So the best fishes. Because we know all about that, because by Sardinia, we found under the water a Roman gold sank with jars like this, carved, garum from Pompeii. It was considered the delicious one. Okay? And they were exporting garum to the south of France. Because Sardinia is on the way to get to France. So that's why. So the family, because of the beautiful paintings we had, because of the color they used, for sure it was really, really rich. And all around, you can never see what stuff inside, but there are the kitchen made rocks available to the left side, right? But why we have the name Lovers House? Because of this beautiful color. Really unique. The first duck you can never see, okay? But that's a duck, okay? Female and the male. There we have the epigraphy of Latin. It's not the same in Latin we used to learn at school. Epigraphy means short, okay? But there we can read. I'm going to translate, okay? Because it will be hard to know something about apes, amantes ut apes, vitam mellitiam exigum. What does it mean? Lovers, like the bees, are living a sweet life like honey. And another man wrote down belle, maybe. He didn't agree with it, you know, but maybe. It's funny. But it means if you are in love, life is totally different. Anything you do is better because you in love, okay? We don't have to think about lovers, you know, the husband and, you know, just love in general, okay? That's why the home is called the lover's house. Beautiful, beautiful. But the best view, then you charge a lot of money and to buy that way mineral. Like for example for the red, you need to get a seashell, murex, like the one you saw in the store, to get the pigment, or to use sulfur. So, and it's rare. So anytime you have a room in those colors, for sure, is charged a lot of money. So it means it's rich. Beautiful even city made of wood. And you can find archaeologists gave us a chance to see how they used to draw lines to make the design. Okay, you can see. First, they made the design, the portrait, and at the very end, they stick pigments on top because it's fresh. Okay. Our manager, he had a brilliant idea in the last few months. He said, why not to show tourists some stuff, original stuff we found at that time. And on the way out, we have a sort of small showroom where we're going to find a creation. Goats, visigoths, population from the north of Europe, they were called like that. They didn't want to keep going with the Roman style, and we were forced to wait for the Renaissance time to get it once again the perspective of Rome just made it. We lost 700 years. So maybe now we were living on another planet. Who knows about that? Because we lost 700 years of our life. Yeah. Okay.